If you walk into a room and you see the most beautiful girl in the room, you think everybody's going to go up to her. Most likely nobody is, because people are afraid to. So a lot of times the prettiest girls in the room are the loneliest with the lowest self-esteem. And so when I was diagnosed with cancer, I was portraying to the world as a model and as a mother and as a wife that everything was perfect, that my life, it took me 30 minutes to put on makeup to make it look like I was coming out of my house without makeup. And once I was diagnosed with cancer and I lost my hair and I was 96 pounds and I mean, I was sickly. That's when I realized that that facade that I was putting out there didn't help anybody, especially myself, but it definitely didn't help the world. And so when I came out of it and my hair grew back and I started to model again, I just showed the world a different person because I had become a different person. I decided that I was going to be authentic and real. Not only did I change inside, but I changed my message to the world. And now I have a message versus before I'd put on a really pretty dress and be in front of the camera and we'd take pictures and I'd see it in a magazine or whatever. And I'd go, okay, that did nothing for anybody. Right. And so now I still model. And so I'll sit in front of a camera and I'll be talking to the camera crew and I'll be talking to whomever and I'll be a light or I'll be, trying to inspire. And then I'll put the picture out and say, you know what the best part of this picture is that I got through chemotherapy and I'm now sitting in front of a camera and it's so great that I'm alive. And why is it so great? I can inspire, I can help other people. The message is different. It could be the same picture, but the message is different. And so my humility came by having a terrible disease. Hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody. When we're humbled and we're able to be vulnerable, that's when real change happens. The problem, I think, is people are so afraid to be vulnerable and honest because not many people are. And so the world is portraying this fake life and these fake pictures. And now we have all these apps that can make it look different. And everybody's looking around going, well, how come they're in St. Bart's? How can they afford this? Whatever. And it's not true. And so the humility, it can humble you, but what are you going to do with that humility? That's where the shift was for me.